That gentle tap on your window each morning, the same bird that seems to follow you on your daily walk. These aren't mere coincidences, they're whispers from above. Nature has always been a divine messenger, but in our rush through life, we've forgotten how to listen. Today we're diving deep into one of the most profound yet overlooked signs from above, birds that follow you. While many brush off these encounters as random events, ancient wisdom and spiritual understanding tell us something far more significant is at play. In the next few minutes, you'll discover why certain birds are drawn to specific people, what messages they might be carrying, and most importantly, how to decode these divine signals in your own life. We'll explore something rarely discussed, the precise patterns that distinguish ordinary bird encounters from genuine spiritual messages. By the end of this video, you'll understand the sacred language of birds, a knowledge that's been passed down through generations but has nearly been lost in our modern world. Whether you're seeking guidance, confirmation, or simply wondering about that persistent feathered friend in your life, this message is for you. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn might just help you recognize a divine message that's been trying to reach you all along. Throughout human civilization, birds have served as sacred messengers between heaven and earth. From ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs depicting the falcon-headed god Horus, to Native American beliefs in thunderbirds carrying prayers to the Creator, divine messages through birds transcend time, culture, and geography. Sacred texts across different faiths speak of birds carrying profound spiritual significance. When a dove returned to Noah's Ark with an olive branch, it wasn't just bringing news of land, it was delivering a message of hope and divine promise. In Persian traditions, birds were seen as carriers of wisdom, guiding souls toward enlightenment and truth. Ancient Celtic druids studied bird flight patterns to receive guidance about important decisions, believing these creatures bridged the gap between earthly and spiritual realms. Most fascinating is how similar interpretations of bird messengers emerged independently across isolated civilizations. Mediterranean cultures viewed eagles as direct messengers from above, while halfway across the world, Pacific Island nations held identical beliefs about frigate birds. This universal understanding suggests something deeply true about birds' role as divine messengers. Beyond religious contexts, historical records show how birds played crucial roles in shaping human destiny. Military leaders would wait for specific bird signs before launching campaigns. Farmers relied on bird behavior to predict weather patterns and plan harvests. Even medieval European courts employed specialists who interpreted bird appearances as messages about important state matters. What makes this ancient wisdom particularly relevant today is its practical application in personal spirituality. These weren't just superstitions, they were carefully observed patterns passed down through generations. When multiple civilizations, separated by vast distances and time periods, arrive at the same conclusions about birds as divine messengers, it points to a profound truth about nature's role in spiritual communication. In those ancient times, people lived more closely connected to nature, allowing them to notice subtle patterns we might miss today. They recognized that when birds behave unusually, especially by following specific individuals, it often preceded significant life events or important messages. Mysterious patterns emerge when divine messages manifest through bird encounters, each carrying its own significant meaning and purpose. Most striking are repeated visits from specific birds, when same species appears in unusual places or at precise moments that seem more than coincidental. These persistent encounters often signal important messages requiring immediate attention. Morning visitations hold special significance in spiritual communication. Birds tapping on windows or singing unusually close to homes during dawn hours typically herald news or necessary awakening in life. Such early morning encounters frequently precede major life changes or vital realizations, serving as gentle alerts to prepare for what lies ahead. Particularly powerful are synchronized encounters, moments when birds appear precisely as thoughts of loved ones cross minds, or during crucial decision-making processes. These perfectly timed appearances often validate inner guidance or provide confirmation about important life choices. Birds showing up at crossroads moments, whether literally or metaphorically, serve as divine navigation tools. Unusual behavior patterns from birds indicate especially strong spiritual messages. When typically shy species show unexpected boldness, or naturally solitary birds travel in groups, these departures from normal behavior emphasize urgency and divine communication. Birds circling repeatedly, following specific individuals, or maintaining eye contact far longer than usual demonstrate intentional connection attempts. Direct physical encounters represent some of most profound message-bearing experiences. Feathers appearing in impossible places, birds landing nearby despite crowded surroundings, or peaceful birds allowing unusually close approach, each carries unique significance. These intimate encounters often mark moments of divine confirmation or necessary course corrections in life's journey. Migration pattern anomalies also carry special meaning when birds appear far outside their typical regions or seasons. Such extraordinary appearances frequently signal extraordinary messages. Birds showing up in unexpected weather conditions, particularly during storms or challenging circumstances, often bring messages of hope and resilience. Group encounters involving multiple species simultaneously suggest comprehensive life messages requiring attention to various aspects simultaneously. These complex encounters typically precede major life transitions or periods of significant spiritual growth, serving as preparation for important developments ahead. Messages through birds arrive at precise moments when souls need guidance most, rarely by accident, and always with purpose. Within life's chaotic moments, divine wisdom knows exactly when hearts are most receptive to gentle nudges from above. Birds appear as living bridges between spiritual and physical realms, carrying messages that might otherwise go unnoticed in daily noise. Timing of these encounters often correlates with critical life junctures, moments of doubt, important decisions, or periods of significant transition. Just as ancient prophets received divine guidance through natural signs, modern encounters with messenger birds typically precede or coincide with pivotal life events. These appearances serve as spiritual waypoints, marking paths through uncertainty with divine reassurance. Most profound insights emerge from analyzing patterns in timing. Birds often appear during morning hours of contemplation, when minds are clear and spirits most receptive to divine guidance. These dawn messengers frequently herald new beginnings or signal necessary endings, their timing perfectly aligned with soul's readiness for change. Spiritual significance deepens when birds appear during moments of prayer or meditation. Such divine synchronicity confirms spiritual connections and validates inner guidance systems. These perfectly timed encounters serve as gentle reminders of constant spiritual presence and support, especially during challenging times or periods of isolation. Beyond individual timing, seasonal patterns carry additional layers of meaning. Spring encounters often signal fresh starts and renewal, while autumn appearances might indicate necessary releasing or preparation for life's winter seasons. Summer visitations frequently coincide with periods of spiritual growth and abundance, winter encounters bringing messages of endurance and faith. Divine purpose manifests through repetition and persistence, same species appearing consistently until messages are received and acknowledged. These repeated encounters demonstrate spiritual patience and determination in delivering essential guidance. When birds maintain consistent presence despite changing circumstances, they emphasize message importance and urgency. Messages through avian messengers arrive with perfect precision, neither too early nor too late, but exactly when souls are prepared to receive and act upon divine guidance. This divine timing often becomes apparent only in retrospect, as life events unfold, revealing perfect synchronicity between bird encounters and spiritual growth opportunities. Sacred wisdom speaks uniquely through each bird species, carrying distinct messages crafted for specific spiritual needs. Doves, universally recognized as peace-bearers, appear during times requiring tranquility or when divine comfort becomes essential. White doves specifically signal pure spiritual messages, while gray doves often bring guidance about relationships and emotional healing. Cardinals emerge as powerful messengers of loved ones watching from beyond, their brilliant red feathers catching attention at precisely meaningful moments. These magnificent creatures tend to appear during times of grief or when important decisions loom, offering comfort and direction. Multiple cardinal sightings in short periods often indicate especially urgent messages requiring immediate attention. Majestic eagles soar into view during moments demanding courage and strength, their presence inspiring confidence in divine timing and protection. Eagle encounters frequently precede major life transitions, signaling readiness for spiritual ascension or personal growth. When eagles circle overhead repeatedly, they mark territories of spiritual significance or upcoming transformation. Blue jays bring messages of faithfulness and determination, appearing when persistence becomes crucial for spiritual growth. These intelligent birds often signal times to speak truth boldly or stand firm in personal convictions. Repeated blue jay visits might indicate necessary communication or truth-telling opportunities approaching. Ravens and crows, despite darker reputations, actually carry profound messages of spiritual wisdom and transformation. These highly intelligent creatures appear during times of necessary change, bringing messages about embracing life's mysteries and trusting divine guidance through uncertain periods. Their presence often precedes significant spiritual revelations or personal breakthroughs. Sparrows, seemingly simple yet deeply spiritual messengers, bring reminders of divine care during mundane moments. These common birds carry uncommon messages about finding sacred purpose in daily life. Groups of sparrows appearing regularly might signal collective spiritual messages affecting family or community. Owls emerge as messengers of hidden wisdom, their rare appearances marking moments requiring deeper spiritual insight. Night owl encounters especially signal times to trust intuition and inner guidance. When owls appear during daylight hours, they often bring particularly urgent messages about seeing truth in difficult situations. Hummingbirds dart into view carrying messages about finding joy in life's sweet moments and staying present in divine flow.
Their appearance often signals times to pause and appreciate life's simple pleasures while remaining open to spiritual guidance. Discerning genuine divine messages from ordinary bird encounters requires deep attention to subtle patterns and inner resonance. Signs from above carry distinct characteristics. They create an unmistakable sense of peace, even when delivering challenging messages. True divine encounters often trigger immediate recognition deep within, a knowing that transcends logical explanation. Timing plays a crucial role in identifying authentic messages. Divine signs appear at statistically improbable moments, precisely when specific guidance is needed. Birds delivering true messages often show up during significant life events, important decisions, or moments of prayer and contemplation. Multiple encounters with same species in short timeframes, especially in unusual locations, strongly indicate divine communication. Intensity and persistence mark genuine spiritual encounters. Birds carrying divine messages typically behave differently than their species normally would, maintaining eye contact, showing unusual boldness, or remaining present despite distractions. These messages often demonstrate remarkable determination to be noticed, sometimes even following specific individuals or appearing repeatedly in their path. Physical positioning reveals deeper meaning in true encounters. Birds appearing directly in line of sight, especially when thoughts turn towards spiritual matters, suggest intentional divine placement. Messenger birds frequently position themselves in ways that catch attention, perching at eye level, flying in distinct patterns, or appearing in symbolically significant locations. Emotional resonance distinguishes divine messages from random encounters. True signs generate profound peace, clarity, or confirmation about specific life situations. Even when messages feel challenging, authentic divine encounters leave lasting impression of being divinely held and guided. Random bird sightings might be forgotten quickly, while genuine spiritual messages remain vivid in memory. Internal validation accompanies authentic spiritual signs. Rather than requiring external confirmation, true divine messages align perfectly with inner wisdom and spiritual truths. These encounters often answer unspoken prayers or provide guidance about situations weighted heavily on hearts. Genuine messages frequently connect seamlessly with other spiritual signs or guidance received through different channels. Synchronicity marks authentic divine communication through birds. True messages often arrive alongside other confirming signs, meaningful numbers, relevant scripture verses, or timely conversations. These layered confirmations create tapestry of divine guidance impossible to dismiss as mere coincidence. Divine messages through birds require thoughtful, intentional responses, actions that acknowledge both message and messenger. Gratitude forms foundation of proper response, taking moments to silently thank both divine source and avian messenger for guidance delivered. This gratitude opens channels for continued communication and deeper spiritual connection. Meditation on received messages allows deeper meaning to surface naturally. Quiet reflection time, particularly in natural settings, helps decode complex spiritual communications. Writing down details of bird encounters, species, timing, behavior, and initial impressions creates valuable record for recognizing patterns in divine guidance over time. Physical gestures of acknowledgement strengthen spiritual connections. Simple acts like bowing head slightly, placing hand over heart, or offering silent prayer when messenger birds appear demonstrate receptivity to divine communication. These gestures need not be elaborate. Authenticity matters more than complexity in spiritual responses. Sacred responsibility comes with receiving divine messages. Acting upon guidance provided becomes essential. Messages often require specific actions, reaching out to someone, making important decisions, or changing direction in life. Delayed response to clear divine guidance might result in repeated, more urgent messages until action is taken. Creating dedicated space for continued communication enhances spiritual connection. Setting up bird-friendly areas in gardens or near windows invites ongoing divine messages. Morning moments spent watching for bird messengers establish regular channels for spiritual guidance and support. Sharing received messages appropriately spreads divine wisdom while maintaining sacred respect for spiritual communication. Not every message needs sharing. Some guidance remains deeply personal. When sharing feels right, focusing on message rather than messenger preserves spiritual integrity of experience. Building daily awareness of bird messages develops spiritual discernment. Noticing patterns in bird behavior, keeping mental note of unusual encounters, and maintaining open heart to divine guidance strengthens ability to receive and interpret future messages. Regular connection with nature creates consistent channel for divine communication. Trust plays vital role in message response. Having faith that divine timing works perfectly, even when guidance seems unclear initially. Sometimes messages require patience before taking action, while others demand immediate response. Inner wisdom helps discern proper timing for implementing received guidance. Messages carried on wings transcend ordinary communication, reaching directly into souls ready to receive divine guidance. Birds following specific individuals deliver personally crafted guidance, offering exactly what each spirit needs in perfect divine timing. These encounters, far from random, weave intricate patterns of spiritual significance into daily life. Sacred truths reveal themselves through nature's most elegant messengers, speaking ancient wisdom in modern moments. Just as generations before witnessed divine presence through avian encounters, these timeless messages continue flowing for those who remain open to receiving them. Every bird encounter carries potential for profound spiritual communication. Divine wisdom demonstrates remarkable patience, persistently sending messages until hearts become ready to receive them. Sometimes guidance arrives through gentle morning songs, other times through bold, direct encounters. Each delivery method perfectly matches message importance and recipient readiness. What might seem like ordinary bird behavior to some often carries extraordinary significance for intended message recipients. Birds following specific individuals often mark beginning of significant spiritual journeys. These divine appointments create opportunities for deeper connection with spiritual truths and personal growth. Whether through cardinals' bright reminder of loved ones' presence, or owls' silent wisdom about seeing through darkness, each species delivers precisely crafted messages for specific spiritual needs. Messages arrive with perfect timing, during moments of doubt, celebration, or transition. Divine wisdom knows exactly when hearts need gentle reminders of spiritual presence and support. Through birds, heaven touches earth in tangible ways, offering guidance that transcends human understanding, yet speaks directly to soul's deepest needs. Sacred responsibility comes with receiving these messages, staying open to guidance, acting on received wisdom, and maintaining gratitude for divine communication. Each bird encounter offers opportunity to strengthen spiritual connection and deepen understanding of personal divine purpose. These messages often mark beginning of profound spiritual awakening or important life transitions. Developing awareness of divine messages through birds enriches daily spiritual experience. Morning songs become more than background noise, they transform into potential carriers of divine wisdom. Ordinary encounters reveal extraordinary meaning when viewed through lens of spiritual awareness. Each day brings fresh opportunities for receiving heaven's guidance through nature's messengers. Beyond individual significance, these divine messages often ripple outward, affecting families, communities, and sometimes even broader circles of influence. What begins as personal spiritual communication frequently leads to positive changes benefiting many others. Divine wisdom works through individual encounters to create wider patterns of spiritual growth and understanding. Messages through birds remind us of constant divine presence in daily life. Through their flight patterns, songs, and direct encounters, birds demonstrate how spiritual guidance remains available for those who stay receptive. These encounters bridge physical and spiritual realms, offering tangible proof of divine interest in personal journeys and growth. Final whispers of wisdom call for maintaining open hearts and attentive spirits to divine messages carried on wings. Every bird encounter holds potential for profound spiritual communication, whether bringing comfort during difficult times, guidance for important decisions, or simple reminders of divine presence and love. These messages continue flowing as long as hearts remain ready to receive them. If these insights about divine messages through birds resonated with your spirit, take a moment now to support this channel's mission of sharing spiritual wisdom. Pressing like button helps spread these important messages to others seeking similar guidance. Subscribing ensures you'll receive more divine insights as they're revealed through future videos. Share your own experiences with bird messages in comments below. Your story might help others recognize divine guidance in their lives. Together we create community of spiritual awareness and support, helping each other recognize and respond to heaven's messages delivered through nature's most elegant messengers. Turn on notification bell to receive alerts about new videos exploring divine wisdom and spiritual guidance. Each video offers fresh insights into recognizing and interpreting sacred messages in daily life. By staying connected with this channel, you join community of spiritual seekers sharing journey of divine discovery and growth. Remember, messages through birds continue flowing whether cameras are recording or not. Stay attentive to these divine encounters in your own life, knowing each bird crossing your path might carry exactly the guidance your spirit needs in that moment.